Yo guys, PGB here, and I'm back again for Poketubers on for the third time in a row. Now today we are talking about what our favourite soundtracks are, and honestly I have two. One is from a main series game, and one is from a spin-off game. Now the main series game, it would be the Ruby and Sapphire Elite Four music when you are walking through and you're listening to this amazing theme song. I don't even know how it goes. It's kind of traditional Elite Four, but it's really, you know, there's obviously a lots of brass instruments in there, which Hone is known for, and I know it's just a really awesome theme. Now the second one is, I don't know whether you'd call this a theme, but it was the Mirror B song in Pokemon Colosseum and XD. It's just amazing. If you listen to it, you just get so into it. Him and his Ludicolours were just dancing everywhere, and it was just amazing. I have such good memories of that, as Colosseum is probably one of my favourite games altogether. It's just such a good game, and that theme song, it just sticks with me so much. So those are my two favourites. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. This will be PGB signing out. Enjoy the rest of the video.
What's my favourite music generation? I'm gonna have to say Gen 1. It's just so nostalgic. Like every single time I listen to it, it just brings back all the memories of sitting down in my living room, like my parents and my sister watching the TV, and I was just sitting there on the floor in the middle of the living room playing my Game Boy and trying to get any kind of light on the screen I could to watch it. I had my headphones in as well because I had the Game Boy Color, and the music was just so good. In particular, talking about Team Rocket music, that was just amazing. Even though the music was just beeps and boops and blips, I can still picture it now in my head, hearing it for the first time. The Team Rocket based music was always amazing. Lavender Town is always a classic for everyone knows that. The original Pokemon Center music was great, and possibly my favourite music from all time, possibly my favourite theme song from all time, is the when you're battling Gary for the rival music. Whenever you got stopped walking on a route and you heard the it was just like, oh my god, shit's about to go down. It was just like amazing. And there's always that moment of like, I haven't healed up my Pokemon yet from the last battle, what am I going to do? And it was, it just brings back so much happy times of playing the game. Gen 1 music all the way. The fact that those bloops and bleeps sounds like freaking dial-up internet. The fact that those can bring up so much emotions in someone, it's just amazing. So Gen 1 music all the way for me. Make sure you keep watching this video guys, check out everyone else's answers, they're all great people, and leave a like down below, destroy the like button, show them Team Outlaw what we can do.
My favorite soundtrack song from Pokemon is either between Mirror B's music for his battle or Lavender Town's original theme. Mirror B's just because, well, it's awesome, and it's the reason I love Pokemon Colosseum, one of them. And Lavender Town because it is literally just, it's perfect. I can't really say that about much music in Pokemon, but that soundtrack for Lavender Town, the original, is perfect.
The favorite Pokemon soundtrack for me is a tie between Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then also the new generation, Generation 6. I love the music for both of them for different reasons, but I just remember feeling pumped whenever I would do a boss battle, a rival battle, any of that kind of stuff. I loved going through Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver for the music. Gen 1 is always a classic, but I really loved Heart Gold and Soul Silver's music in particular. And then I think they really did themselves proud with the score and the music for Generation 6. I really don't have any complaints about it. The music isn't annoying. You can listen to it 200 times and not get tired of it, and it's instantly recognizable as Pokemon music. So I think that that's the biggest credit that you can give to the people that made the music of Pokemon, is at least on those two versions for sure, it stuck out for me.
So my favourite soundtrack from the Pokemon series has to be the best one that there is, and that one is the Burn Tower theme from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I really don't know how to explain why it's my favourite. I don't know. I may be speaking for a lot of people here, but for me, the case is I don't really, like, I notice the background music, because after all, it is background music in the background of the game, but it's not something that substantially stands out to me, apart from the Burn Tower theme. Like, honestly, I love it. I can't explain why. It's just really, it fits the mysterious aspect of the Burn Tower, and there's just like the mystery that surrounds it and the legendary dogs. It's just really fitting, and I gotta admit, it was a big improvement from the original Gold, Crystal, and Silver, and I still like them very, very much, but I gotta say, the Burn Tower theme is the best one, in my opinion.
My favorite soundtrack is Pokemon Lavender Town. Reason being is it's just so, you know, creepy, and then there's tons of other creepy stuff to put it back to it. There's the Lavender Town theory, and then there's that thing, the creepypastas, the white hand, and everything else like that. And Escape from Lavender Town, the little game you can get on your computer, is also really creepy and also really cool at the same time. And that's really why I like Pokemon Lavender Town. And I don't know why people think it's so scary, honestly. If you listen to it, it's creepy in sort of a way, but honestly, it's not scary whatsoever. And that's why Lavender Town is my favorite Pokemon soundtrack.
Well, for me, yes, I am the 4th gen gamer. Out of all the generations, in my opinion, 4th gen, specifically the, Sinnoh games, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, have the best soundtrack, in my opinion. I just feel like they make just so many different variety of songs and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hoenn's awesome, but it's trumpets. That's all that Hoenn is. It's majority trumpets, and that's awesome. But I feel like Sinnoh just mixes up so many different styles, and I love it so much. From the classy, just subtle, soft, just, easy listening with Jubilife City, to the upbeat, adventurous, Oreburgh, the underground music. I love that. Snow Point City is just a very soft, simple music. You have Route 2, I think 16 and 17 with the snow route. That's similar to Snow Point City. I think it's might even be the same, but has some pretty cool legendary music, and overall just a really good spread of music. Just the simple music of Route 201 and 202 with Twin Leaf Town even just has a very nostalgic feel to it. Just the beginning of the game and everything, kind of like how it has in Pallet Town and Kanto, except just kind of made newer, And that to me is just the best soundtrack in my opinion. There's just a really good variety. Even Sunny Shore City, Pokemon League music, there's really not a bad soundtrack. There are not many bad songs in the Pokemon franchise, but I think that 4th gen just has a good variety and just really feel good music, and it really just makes the game so much better. And just adds a whole new aspect of it, because it just has such great music, and that's one of the reasons why I do love 4th gen. It's because of the music, and it's, in my opinion, really the best out there, out of all the games. Don't get me wrong, 5th gen is kind of cool, 3rd gen's trumpets, 5th gen's meh, but that's what I think. That's my favorite soundtrack, and yeah, it's like some guys, yeah, that's me.
So what is my favorite Pokemon soundtrack? Now, there's a lot of them out there that will make you snap your fingers, whistle along, tap your foot in a rhythm, try and, get in tune with the beat and whatnot. I'm a guy who listens to a lot of music. If you guys haven't noticed me on Twitter, I listen to a lot of music. So I know what I kind of know what I'm talking about. At least I hope I do know what I'm talking about when I say that Gen 6, it's very high, happy-go-lucky kind of thing, where it's just like you can't get upset with any single soundtrack on that, on that game. Neither can you with Coliseum, really. But if I had to choose between Coliseum and Gen 6, I'd probably have to go Gen 6. Simply because I could just, when I'm sitting there playing the game, whether it's in a town setting, or if I'm in a battle, or if I'm in on a route, riding my bicycle especially, I could just sit there and just whistle away and tap my foot and snap my finger to it and, nod my head up and down. So, it's just one of those things. It's just like, yeah, it's really catchy. It's really just something that's, I hate saying this, but it's music to my ears. So, so those are my favorite soundtracks. Always, those ones from Gen 6 have really got me kind of back in the Pokemon groove. They always get me all, happy and stuff. So those are my favorite soundtracks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.
My favorite soundtrack whenever it comes to Pokemon is more than likely the 4th generation of Pokemon. I just love it. It's so uplifting, it's so awesome. Team Galactic has an epic sound music for it. Route 209 is awesome. Pretty much everywhere. It just sounds so awesome, so uplifting, so cool. Nothing really brings you down whenever you play the game and listen to the soundtrack. I love it so much. And 4th generation is not even near one of my favorite games. But Gen 2 is my favorite, but the soundtrack in Gen 2 is not even that great. Gen 4 just has such an amazing soundtrack. I can't even deny how amazing it is. And I think that every time you get into newer games, whenever it comes to Pokemon, the soundtrack gets better and better. I mean, I'm not going to say that 5th or 6th generation has better music than 4th, but definitely 5th generation has really good music, 6th generation has really nice music, and, well, nothing really can beat 4th generation for me. I don't know why, I just love it. I've always loved it, and it's not one of my favorite generations, but I still love the music so much. I would sometimes even play it just to listen to the music. It's so uplifting, so awesome. I would love to use it in some of these videos, and now that I actually look at it, I probably may, but I just love it so much, and honestly, I can't really say anything really else in Pokemon games are really better, except maybe Coliseum comes a little short, like close, but Diamond and Pearl and Platinum just takes the freaking gold over here with that music, because that music is just so amazing.